think everyone is curious what a furniture company is doing in HR Conclave. Show of hands, how many of you were curious? Just one? 10 people came to me, only one hand raise. Okay, this session is going to be very interactive. Dare you guys sleep? Okay, so show of hands will be the way I will be interacting with you. So I am Dr. Shubhada Karande. I am an occupational therapist and ergonomic consultant. How many of you know what occupational therapy is? Show of hands. Oh, nice. So can you give me an input? What do you know about occupational therapy? Okay, I will also ask after you raise your hand. So, yeah. Okay. So, what do you understand by the word occupation? You can just randomly give me answers. What does occupation mean to you? Profession, okay. Business, okay. What else? Keeps us occupied. Okay. Audible? Oh, yeah. Keeps us occupied, occupation, business. What else? Give me random answers. कोई marking नहीं है. What do you understand when occupation आता है? तो what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Work. So what are the examples of work? Yes. So one thing that you notice here is everyone is talking about vocation, the paid work. But work, when it comes to occupation, is any work that you do to reach from point A to point B. For example, you want to eat, you need a plate, you need a bowl, you need a spoon, you need your food. You need the ability to be able to serve yourself and feed yourself. This is also occupation. So you start your day with an occupation of getting up from your bed, brushing your teeth, grooming, bathing. All of these are your occupations. And if I give you a fork to drink soup, what is happening there? Unproductive, non-smart work. So this is where I come into the picture, how your work or your occupation can be done smartly, and so you can be more productive. So Godrej Interio came up with an initiative when people started complaining about back pain despite having their ergonomic rich features, furniture. So they came up, being an ethical business, they came up with this initiative to help the user, the clients, to understand how and where they can meet and make sure this error is erased. Okay, so let's have an understanding. The objective of the Wellness at Work initiative is to spread awareness about changing office trends, correct ergonomic postures to be adopted at workplace, techniques to improve efficiency in the offices, office side, desk side yoga, and wellness tips. So let's have a quick look about the summarized services we offer.
Do you know what bad posture can do to your company's performance? Studies show that employees today have a variety of health problems. And not just in the office. Work from home doesn't change things. Longer hours, little or no exercise, and the lack of proper setup all lead to MSDs like back pain, neck pain, and more. This can directly impact your employee productivity and your company's performance. Godrej Interior's Wellness at Work can help make your workspace healthy and more comfortable to work in through ergonomic interventions. How do we do this? Using the ACP approach. First is assessment. We do a thorough workspace audit, observe how your employees work, and identify ergonomic hazards. We also assess the environment, illumination, noise, temperature, etc. to help you make your space conducive to work. Next is correction. We act on our assessment, help remove ergonomic hazards, recommend how you could improve the workspace by rearranging or introducing new elements, and more such interventions. Most importantly, we educate, because changing the environment isn't enough to change habits. We run programs to raise awareness. We tailor on-site and online workshops for office goers so that they practice good working habits every day. We've also conducted these sessions across various sectors. The last step is prevention. Timely reminders to remind people about wellness. When in doubt, you can reach out to us for a consultation. Our panel of workspace experts are happy to help. Let us partner you in your journey towards well-being. Let's make workspaces healthy and productive.
I hope that gave you a little bit of clarity why I'm here. Yes. So through Sapphire, we try to meet HRs and other professions like you to make sure wellness is promoted in your organizations. So how and why wellness? We'll go ahead. So as you know, we are working minimum to 7 to 8 to almost 9, 10 hours. Some are working even after that. Let's not talk, it might not be legal to confess. So what is happening because of that? We are straining our bodies. We are going towards something unhealthy, and I think COVID gave us a glimpse of what happens when we are not sitting in the right setup. So moving on. This is resulting in a musculoskeletal disorders with pain statistics as stated almost 28. We conducted audits. So in that audit, the data that we found is staggering. 28% have neck pain, almost 35% have mid-back, lower back, 55%, almost 5% have wrist pain, and 25% have knee pain or leg pain. So okay, these are almost 56% of employees who complain of single or multiple areas. So show of hands, how many you have pain? Anywhere in your body. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wow, quite a healthy lot. I'm happy. If you're healthy, great. If you're trying to hide, pay attention. So pain and musculoskeletal disorder is the new pandemic, I will say, epidemic rather. Pandemic is a very strong word. So be it in an office space, be it in industrial space, like I said, wherever there is occupation, there is a right way and a wrong way of doing your work, and if you're doing it the wrong way, you are having a workplace epidemic. So we are tapping across job profiles. We started off with office setups, with screen users, but we are now tapping across jobs profile, be it manual task assessment, be it was screen users, or be it manufacturing or industrial users. And across segments, again, we started off with office, but we have also ventured into education segment, where we train students, teachers, the admin staff there, and healthcare sector, as well as industrial manufacturing, and also entering the lab, professionals who are working in lab. So given ergonomics across segments, let's understand what happens. So the people who didn't raise the hand, this is how your spine looks, assuming you don't have pain. So this is how your healthy body looks. Do you know the game of Jenga? How one block at a time, and then it collapses. I'm using that metaphor to help you understand this is exactly what happens. Your building block of health is nutrition. Daily fitness and via health and fitness via exercises, eating right, working right, and being productive, ergonomically productive at work. These are all little tiny building blocks. And what happens? For example, if you carry all the weight on one side, one shoulder, if you don't carry a backpack, this is what will happen to your spine gradually. These are our everyday habits. These are not even work habits. These are our everyday habits. So it's affecting your building blocks of health. This is my favorite, text neck. So even all your joints should be in neutral position. Even at neutral position, your neck is having 27 pounds of weight on it. If you bend it a little further, it is almost having 40 pounds of weight on it. Imagine the strain your neck goes through just while scrolling through your phone. So what will happen eventually? Jenga will collide. It will have a domino effect on you. It's not like today if your wrist is paining, gradually your elbow, shoulder, neck, upper back, mid back, it's a domino effect, okay? Wow, we moved from Jenga to dominoes. Right, so this is how it works. And we get something known as musculoskeletal disorders. Everyone with me? Everyone understood by till here? I'm getting a few nods, no. So expecting that answer, let me give you a quick demo of what MSDs, not Dhoni, what musculoskeletal disorders can do to you. Everyone in sitting position, keep your right hand up front, straight, palm down, straighten elbow, it's parallel to the ground. And I will now count till 20. Try to keep your hand straight. Okay, a disclaimer, if any one of you have any upper back, shoulder, elbow, wrist problems, please don't do this. Okay, I'm starting to count. Don't take this as a challenge, but try to understand this demo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close your eyes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your eyes closed. You will understand if anything is happening in your hand or upper body. 8, 9, 10, 11. Anything happening at shoulder? Anything happening at elbow? Okay. If you are in immense pain, you can keep your hand down. If not, let's continue. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Open your eyes. Now place your hand elbow closer to the body. But your forearm is still parallel to the ground. How many of you feel relaxed after this? All of you. Even other hand is in pain. Please raise your hand if you felt relaxed after placing elbow closer to the body. Okay, continuing. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 and a half, 20. Place your wrist on the thigh. Did you feel another minor difference? So what I demonstrated here is when your elbow, shoulder, wrist joint, and all the small joints of your hand are up out there, unsupported. You saw the tinglingness, numbness, fatigue. All those are baby steps leading towards MSD. So these are the starting stepstones you are going towards MSD. This is what gravity does to unsupported joints. And imagine if your back remains unsupported for good 8 to 9 hours. If you didn't sustain 20 seconds, what is going to happen to your overall health, to your overall musculoskeletal system? Okay? This is how impactful gravity is to your body. Now everyone's with me? Now you understood the impact of musculoskeletal disorders. And unfortunately, it cannot be reversed. You have to live with it. You have to maintain your health around it. You might have to use splints, you might have to use other medical considerations, but one of them is ergonomics. So as HRs, I request you to consider the holistic employee well-being at the center, and it is at the center of the evolution, where almost 31% of employees are demanding that the organization take care of their health, and be it physical well-being, be it mental well-being, be it digital well-being. They want some support from the organization. Flexi time is one of the outcome. Other outcome, the controversial one, is the number of hours. Other controversial is, do I work from home, do I work from office? Okay, all these little aspects. But what you can do, you can take first step towards is ergonomics. How? For example, one size will not fit all. You order chairs, you order whatever, and there are height differences, there are gender differences, there are bodily, nutritionally, health-wise differences. Again, you have to take that into consideration when you're considering physical well-being. So ergonomics is at the crust of all of this, where it is concerned with understanding the interaction of humans and other elements of the system, and in order to optimize human well-being and overall system performance. In short, the human should be able to be fit in the environment. Don't make the person fit into a wrong environment, rather make the environment correct so the human remains unaffected and is healthy. Moving on, so if I focus on what offices, the corporate offices or the screen users do classically conduct 4 mistakes is, while chair selection, as simple as chair selection, the dimensions are not considered. The body dimension, anthropometry as we say scientifically. The task profile is not considered. The integration of workspace design is not considered. Is the table big enough? Is the chair big enough? Is it equal size? And user training, like I said. Okay, how many of you use ergonomic chairs to sit at work? Ergonomic chairs. What do others use? I'm curious now. But which chair? This one? Something like this? Non-ergonomic chairs? Is it non-ergonomic chair? What is a normal chair? Sorry. Does it have cushion? Can you adjust height? Then it's an ergonomic chair. Exactly why user training is important. Can you tell me how many features your chair has? How many number of features? Anyone else? 3, 2, 2, 3. What else? Calculate, which brings to total of. So you see this variation of knowledge here. Some are saying 3, some are saying 2, some are saying. There are total 7 features in an ergonomic chair, out of which few of them have to be adjusted according to your requirements. So the lack of knowledge, like today if I'm absent, someone else uses my chair and adjusts according to their, and tomorrow I come and sit and I'm like, I continue working. I don't even bother to change the features according to my requirement. And my ergonomic chair pe baitha hai, magic will happen. Yeah, magic happens, MSD. So we have to consider all of this. So user training is important. Even if you don't consider audit, do consider a wellness training where user training is important. And elaborating on task profile, if a salesperson who has a field job is given an ergonomic rich feature chair, will not work. A visitor sitting on an ergonomic, no, visitor is coming for 20-25 minutes, doesn't make sense. So a task profile also has to be considered depending upon the action interaction level. Moving on, also ergonomics will give you a guide to a good posture. So have you heard of 30-30-30 rule, 90-90-90 rule, 20-20-20 rule? Subscribe to our wellness training workshop. Okay, no, I do have giveaway tips in envelope, so please come to the stall, you can take it. I'm not leaving you high and dry. Moving on, so this initiative is making sure we build productive health spaces, and like the video mentioned, we do assessments, we do correction. In correction, we do trainings and workshop, and in prevention, we have weekly wellness tips, wherein once a week, a wellness tip will pop in your email and you can circulate amongst the employees. Despite the number of workshops you attend, you will forget after a point. So these are gentle reminders. Theek se baito. Okay, so what our parents do, I do it for my job. Moving on, so I request all the HR to make sure that your employees are happy, invest in ergonomic environment. Invest in wellness at work, invest in what we have to offer, which is tips. It's absolutely free. And if you wish, you can also co-brand. Your logo can come next to ours. You can circulate it amongst your clients for better association. And if you have any queries, please reach out to me. And I hope this session was fruitful enough and it helped you today. Thank you so much.